Today we are going to be going through 10 different Halo rumours and exposing whether they are true or false. And so this is a video I've been wanting to make for a while, but I just kind of held off. And then when I won the Mermaid Halo, I was just like, you know what, let's just go and make this video. Also, you guys on Twitter wanted me to, so yeah. Here it is. And so the first one is by Ninetales, saying that the amount of diamonds that you throw into the fountain matters. And the answer is false. Whichever amount of diamonds you throw in, it makes absolutely no difference. You can throw in 5, you can throw in 200, but I do always say to throw in as many diamonds as possible, because the more you throw in, the more you can win. And the fountain isn't just about winning halos, it's also about winning diamonds. So yeah, I always recommend you throw in as many diamonds as you can. I always throw in 200, although people used to always think like, oh, throw in 50, that's the perfect amount. Or throw in 5, that's the perfect amount. Or 10 or 25, one of those low numbers. Don't throw in a no number if you can afford to throw in more. But anyways, let's just go over to the next rumour. And so this one is by May 7 Fanny, saying that it would give me a halo. And the answer is maybe. The fountain might give you a halo, it might never give you a halo, it is a chance thing. And so yeah, there was this video I made a long time ago about the lucky halo, and so Anzu actually made this form thingy, whatever it's called, an Excel file, and it showed the chances of winning a halo, having your diamonds tripled or quadrupled, or losing diamonds. And so yeah, there's like a 0.1 chance of winning a halo. I do suspect that it's a little bit smaller than that. So yeah, it could give you a halo, it might never give you a halo. It took me a year to get a halo, it could take you 2 years, 5 years. Yeah, you just have to be patient with the fountain and don't give up, because if you give up you can't really win the halo, can you? And so now let's go over to the next rumour by Grace Limbs, saying that clicking on a certain area of the fountain gives a halo. And so I have seen many videos of people actually going and winning halos, and they have clicked all around the fountain, here, everywhere. Just clicking everywhere. So yeah, you can click wherever you want to in order to win the halo. This is definitely false. So yeah, definitely don't spend time watching other people's like winning the halo video just to see where they're tapping, because it's just a waste of time. It's not going to increase your chances at all. But anyways, let's just go and move on to the next rumour. And so this one is by Candice_Princess, saying that there are specific stories to get the halo. And I have seen so many people thinking this, and the answer is false. All the stories give the halo. Wait, that's actually a lie. Because with the Halloween halo, there was the apple bobbing story. And that apple bobbing story, you just lose your diamonds forever and ever. Although they have stopped doing that, so then certain stories are like cursed. They can't give you halos. All the stories can give the halos now. And apparently the reason is because it's like against the Roblox terms of service. And so then after the Rare High team realized that, they had to go and change it up so that all the stories can give the halo. And so the light and dark halos, I'm pretty sure they had certain stories that give the halo, although it wasn't like a definite thing. With the Halloween halo, it was definite. The apple bobbing story is all the proof you needed. The winter halo, I'm not sure, but definitely Valentine's halo and onwards, all of the stories can give the halo. So you don't need to go resetting your character unless you just want to hear a certain storyline, of course, you know, you want to read all the stories. But anyways, let's go on to the next rumour. It is by Mars with an X instead of an A. And this rumour is that Barbie steals all of the diamonds from the fountain in the middle of the night. The answer is we don't know. Maybe Barbie does steal all the fountains. Okay, no. She probably doesn't steal all the diamonds from the fountain. I just thought this would be very funny. But yeah, Night Barbie definitely does not steal the diamonds in the fountain in the middle of the night. And the way you know that is because there's more diamonds that come out of the fountain than the amount of diamonds that go in the fountain. Because it's like a 35% chance, if I'm correct, of you losing diamonds, which means there's a 65% chance of you winning diamonds. And if you have a high chance of winning diamonds, then that means there's going to be more diamonds coming out of the fountain than there is going in it. So yeah, that really can't really be true, because the fountain would be more than empty. I think it's Barbie that puts diamonds in the fountain in the middle of the night. But yeah, I just thought that was a really funny one. But anyways, let's move on to the next rumor. Oh wait, I just realized there's no @ on this, so I don't think this is from Twitter. I think it's from like Instagram or YouTube. I don't know, but I just realized there's no tag sign, which means it isn't from Twitter. Okay, but anyways, the next rumor is that there is an equal chance of winning or losing diamonds. And the answer is false. And so yeah, I'm realizing I've did a lot of false ones. But yeah, there isn't an equal chance of winning or losing diamonds. Like I said before, there is like a 65% chance of winning diamonds, but only a 35% chance of losing them. So you have a higher chance of winning diamonds than you have of losing diamonds, which is another reason to just go throw all your diamonds into the fountain. Well, as many as you can anyway. Always throw in 200 if you can, because then you have a higher chance of winning than you have of losing diamonds. And it is definitely worth it. You can win a lot of diamonds from it. But anyways, the next rumor is that you can choose your fountain story, and this is true, because as I'm about to demonstrate now, if you go and you click on the fountain and then you reset your character, you can get a different story. So you can do that until you get the one you want, even though you don't need to do that in order to win the halo, but you may want to hear a certain storyline, you know. Okay, yeah, so here's an example. You walk up to the fountain and glance at your reflection. Okay, I don't want to hear this, so I'm going to reset my character because I just want to hear another storyline for some reason. Okay, here we go. And so now we are back. You come to the fountain again. It's really good that the fountain is near now, because back on Earth it was like really far away, and so when people were doing this in order to get a certain fountain story, it took long. But yeah, okay, here we go. Today your friends invited you to go sailing. I want the Corma Bob story. I don't want this one. I want the Corma Bob story. That's the one where I won the halo, even though it doesn't make any difference. I just want to hear the storyline. Okay, come on, let's do this again, and let's go and rerun. And will we get it? No, we don't. Okay, it doesn't matter anyway. So let's just go and listen to this story now. You approach the fountain today and can't help but noticing its blue glow as the water swirls around your feet. You glance up at the fountain girl, who usually has a stiff expression. I don't even know if I've heard this one before. I mean, I probably have, but I just haven't noticed. But one of her eyes is winking at you and her tongue is sticking out. Is it fountain girl? I mean, I should be the fountain girl, really. This girl doesn't even have a halo. You fraud. Okay, what could this mean? Do you have a better chance of winning a halo today, or worse? Okay, so of course I'm going to throw in 200 diamonds so that I can win a lot of diamonds back. I don't know if it's possible to win the halo twice or not. Probably not, but there's no definite proof that you can't win the halo twice, so I guess you just have to assume that you can for some reason. Toss your diamonds into the water, and as soon as you make a wish, 5 seashells appear on the edge of the fountain that glow in different colours. The glowing green conch shell stands out to you, so you reach over and touch it. Suddenly, the fountain water begins to swirl, and when you look up, you see a small seashell-shaped box in the fountain girl's hand. You climb up to her and see the top of the box, which says, I'm a gamer girl. You open it up and see double your diamonds from before. Yay, we got our diamonds doubled. See, guys? See what I said? So yeah, I got my diamonds doubled. I have now gained 200 diamonds because, of course, I lost 200 when I threw them into the fountain, but then I got them back and another 200. So yeah, you can definitely kind of choose your fountain story, but I mean, there's not much point, is there? Unless you just want to hear a certain storyline, you know? Because of course there are fountain stories that have different people featured, like YouTubers or just people from the Royale High Twitter community, and so sometimes you can see them in stories, and you may just be wanting to see them. So yeah, let's just go over to the next rumor. which is that the screen changes color if you win a halo, and this is true, and I can confirm it's true because I've won a halo and I have seen it change color when I win a halo. And there's also been loads of videos of people winning halos that you can see around YouTube. I may link 1 or 2 of them in the description if any of you really want to see. But yeah, the screen definitely does change color if you win a halo. It goes in a certain color depending on which halo it is. For the light halo it was white, for the dark halo it was black, for the Halloween one it was purple, I think. For the winter one it was like a light blue. For the Valentine's one it was pink. For the lucky halo it was green, I think, probably green. For the Easter halo it was yellow, yeah, I think it was yellow. And then the mermaid halo it was dark blue. So yeah, I can confirm the screen definitely changes color if you win a halo, which is a nice way of knowing. Even though you don't want to just use the fountain for halos, you also want to use it for diamonds because it gives a lot of them. But anyways, now for the next rumor. Halos are rarer than they were originally, and this is true. Halos are definitely rarer. They are like 10 times rarer. Before, 300 people would win them per day, but now only like 30 people win them per day. So yeah, there's definitely a lower chance of winning the halos, and I do suspect that that's because there's more people playing Rare High now than there used to be, because 54 million different accounts have been on Rare High. Like that is a lot. And so you can imagine if it was still 300 people winning it per day, like how many people would have this halo? It would be 28,000 people, but instead it's only 2,800. So yeah, I'm really glad that it's actually a lower chance because it just makes the halo more special. Whereas with like the winter halo, for example, that one, I think like 20,000 people won it almost. So yeah, it is not quite as rare in terms of halo rarity, and so it may not feel as special if you've won it. But now it is a lower chance, which is quite good. And so yeah, like 30 people win it per day. You may be thinking, where does this start? It started with the Easter halo. And so in the first 2 hours of the Easter halo being out, 1,300 people won the halo. That is crazy. So yeah, there was definitely some sort of glitch. People were winning halos left, right and center. I wish I was there because I would have used all of my different accounts in order to try and win the halo. But unfortunately, I was not playing Rare High at the time, and yeah, I haven't won the Easter halo. But anyways, I think it is time to move on to the final rumor, which is that YouTubers can get free halos from one of the devs of Rare High or something like that. And the answer is false. You cannot get it from Night Barbie. Night Barbie does not give out free halos. There are a few cases of her giving out halos, but it's only because of people fixing major glitches. Like, I know there was a person who got the mermaid halo because they found a major glitch and they reported it to Night Barbie, and like it would have broken the game otherwise. So yeah, cases like that, you can get a free halo, but it is like so unlikely. I'm pretty sure there's no crazy game breaking glitches. And so yeah, there's only like 5 ways that a YouTuber can have a halo in their video. And one, winning it from the fountain. Like I have, you can see it on my head. Yeah, you know, that's the normal way. You just win it, you get it on your head. And so the second way is a halo owner making a video with the YouTuber, like doing an interview or a role play with them. And I have seen a lot of those. As you guys know, I do interviews so that you guys can see what the halos look like. That's what I did when the mermaid halo came out, since I didn't have it at the time. And that's what I did with every halo since the Valentine's one, I think. Because the winter one, I did show it in a video, I think. But like, it wasn't just after the update. It was a bit late, so you know. The next way is using someone's account. Although this is highly unrecommended, some YouTubers have did it in the past, but I don't think anyone does it now, which is a good thing since it is against the Roblox terms of service. I'm glad that I haven't did that yet then. But yeah, it is against the Roblox terms of service, so if a YouTuber does it, they can get in trouble. But it is a possible way of having a halo in your video. The fourth way is a photo, you know, a photo of the halo. You see someone with a halo, you take a photo of it and you show the photo. And the final way is something I've been experimenting with a bit. It is video editing. So you can kind of like get a green screen video of the halo, and then you could just kind of edit that in so it looks like you have the halo. I have been experimenting with that. It hasn't quite been successful. I'm still experimenting though. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to see with the mirror, for example, if you can make it like you staying holding the mirror even if you're not. But yeah, it hasn't quite been working. I'm still experimenting though. But yeah, that is the final way that a YouTuber could get a halo in their video. Of course, there is also hacking, but I wouldn't recommend that to anyone because that's also against the Roblox terms of service, as well as kind of breaking the game. You shouldn't hack. But yeah, that is the end of the video. Let me know which one of these rumors you were most surprised about, which one you were convinced was definitely true even if it was false, or you were convinced it was false even though it was true. But anyways, that is the end of the video. Make sure you ring the bell to be notified, you like and subscribe, and thanks for watching and I hope you enjoyed.